When Musa had settled into the house of Fir'aun, after the king's wife had begun to love him and asked Fir'aun not to kill him, they brought him to the work nurses who were to be found in their household, and he did not accept any of them, refusing to take milk from them. So they took him out to the marketplace, hoping to find a woman who would be suitable to nurse him. When his sister saw him in their arms, she recognized him, but she did not give any indication, nor did they suspect her. Allah says, وَحَرَّمْنَا عَلَيْهِ الْمَرَاضِعَ مِن قَبْلِ, and we had already forbidden foster suckling mothers for him because of his honored status with Allah. It was forbidden by divine decree. It was decreed that no one should nurse him except his own mother, and Allah caused this to be the means reuniting him with his mother so that she could nurse him and feel safe after having felt such fear. When his sister saw that, they were confused over who should nurse the child. So she said, فقالت هل أدلكم على أهل بيت يكفلونه لكم وهم له ناصحون. She said, shall I direct you to a household who will rear him for you and look after him in a good manner? Ibn Abbas said, when she said that, they had some doubts about her, so they seized her and asked her, how do you know these people will be sincere and will care for him? She said to them, they will be sincere and will care for him because they want the king to be happy and because they hope for some reward. So they let her go. After what she said, being safe from their harm, they took her to their house and brought the baby to his mother. She gave him her breast and he accepted it. So they rejoiced and sent the glad tidings to the wife of Fir'aun, Asiya. She called for Musa's mother, treating her kindly and rewarding her generously. She did not realize that she was his real mother, but she saw that the baby accepted her breast. Then Asiya asked her to stay with her and nurse the baby, but she refused, saying, I have a husband and children and I cannot stay with you, but if you would like me to nurse him in my own home, I will do that. The wife of Fir'aun agreed to that and paid her a regular salary and gave her extra gifts and clothing and treated her like kindly. The mother of Musa came back with her child, happy that after a time of fear Allah granted her security, prestige, and ongoing provision. There was only a short time between the distress and the way out, and a day and night or thereabouts. Allah knows best. Glory be to the one in whose hands are all things. What he wills happens, and what he does not will does not happen. He is the one who grants those who fear him a way out from every worry and distress. Allah said, فَرَدَدْنَاهُ إِلَىٰ أُمِّهِ كَيْ تَقَرَّ عَيْنُهَا. So we restored him to his mother, that her eye might be comforted, means by him. وَلَا تَحْزَنْ, and that she might not grieve, means for him. وَلِتَعْلَمَ أَنَّ وَعْدَ اللَّهِ حَقٌّ, and that she might know that the promise of Allah is true, meaning we had promised her to return him to her and to make him one of the messengers. When he was returned to her, she realized that he was one of the messengers, so she brought him up. She treated him both as a child with kindness and as a messenger with respect. وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرَهُمْ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ, but most of them know not, means they do not know the wisdom of Allah in his actions and their good consequences, for which he is to be praised in this world and the hereafter. For a thing may happen that people do not like, but its consequences are good, as Allah says, وعسى أن تكرهوا شيئا وهو خير لكم وعسى أن تحبوا شيئا وهو شر لكم. And it may be that you dislike a thing which is good for you and that you like a thing which is bad for you. فعسى أن تكرهوا شيئا ويجعل الله فيه خيرا كثيرا. It may be that you dislike a thing and Allah brings through it a great deal of good.